Alright, so this video is just going to be on card rarities, kind of explaining some of the difference there and benefits. So as far as your card rarities, you have 5 rarities. So common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. So your rarity can be just simply denoted by looking at the border on the outside. So our common cards are going to have a gray border, uncommon, green, rare, blue, epic, purple, and then if we go to the codex, just because I don't actually own any, is the legendary have this gold border around them. So in general, you're going to be able to see your higher rarity cards are going to just have first off, just a higher power ceiling. So this guy's got a max power of 59,000 if you fully upgrade him, another 59,000. If you go down further, some of them aren't all that high, so 39. Then epic ranges, this guy is 45, but then you get some down in the 30s. So it does definitely vary, but in general, the higher rarity cards, the higher complete max capabilities and just power they're going to have. As well, another key difference with your card rarities is how many skills they're going to have. So in general, your common cards are going to have none to 1 skill. So like our zombie's going to have 1. I believe this guy, the soldier has 1, but then our goblin has 0, pirate has 0. Our uncommon characters are going to have 1 to 2 abilities. I mean, in general, the more abilities you have, the better, just because you're allowed to do different effects. You can kind of chain together some combos that certain cards will have abilities that will actually buff cards with other traits, which can be really helpful. So you don't always want to think in terms of raw power. The abilities and combos you can get there are pretty key as well. So our rare, they'll have 1 to 2 abilities as well, just like the uncommon cards, but they're also going to have this foil ability, which you can unlock using foil essence. It gives them a nice little aesthetic little border, as well as they just get another good stat bonus. Then we have our epic cards that are going to have 2 to 3 abilities. They're also going to get that foil. And then finally our legendary cards, which are going to have 3 to 4 abilities with the foil. They're just the best cards outright. Just in general, they're pretty hard to get, but they have a lot of abilities, a lot of stat potential. Really helpful there. One final thing to note is just, so depending on the rarity, the first time you get the card, that's going to be how many it'll control how many stars they start with. So when you summon like a common card, they're going to start with 1 star. An uncommon always starts with 2. Rare starts with 3, and then an epic starts with 4, and a legendary starts with 5 stars. So I mean, you can always evolve them all to 6. But to be able to summon a card already 4 stars, you don't have to evolve them as much. And then your higher rarity cards are just going to have a higher stat ceiling, regardless of if you evolved and ascended a legendary card versus a uncommon card to 6 stars and fully ascended. Your legendary is just going to be stronger in general. One last thing to note is your common cards actually can't be ascended. Just regardless, but so your uncommon and above can be ascended, but your common cards really aren't going to be that useful in the long run. So you're going to try and focus your resources into your uncommon and above. Not to say common cards aren't important. They can be used as just evolution feed into your stronger cards. But let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks for watching.